Well, shalom, shalom. I'm Barbara, and I'm always short and sweet. What is Rosh Hashanah? Today I'm going to tell you the one thing you might not know about Rosh Hashanah. It means it's the beginning of the Jewish New Year. What does Yom Teruah mean? A day of shouting or blessing, and it is also trumpets. So Yom Teruah, or trumpets, is the first of the fall feast, and it is on the first day of the 7th month. Day of Atonement is next, the 10th day of the 7th month, and then Tabernacles or Sukkot is next, and that is an 8-day celebration time, and it's on the 15th day of the 7th month. So why should we keep the feast, the Feast of Trumpets or any of the feasts? Jehovah already said, these are my feasts, and he said that in Leviticus 23:2. Trumpets is the first day of the 7th month, Leviticus 23, where all the feasts are found. And Jehovah spoke to Moshe, saying, speak to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, you shall have a Sabbath rest, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation, and you shall do no customary work on it. You shall offer an offering made by fire to Jehovah. So the first day of the 7th month is Yom Teruah, and it is appointed time, a moed. And the Hebrew word for feast, moedim, literally means appointed time. Yom Teruah is a day to remember Jehovah with the blowing of trumpets, and we are preparing for Day of Atonement. So Yom Teruah, the day of blessing or shouting, trumpets, and that is the biblical name. The Feast of Trumpets also is significant throughout Scripture, and they were told to make horns, trumpets from ram horns, and those were called shofars, or a silver trumpet was also commanded. Rosh Hashanah versus Yom Teruah. A lot of people, that's all they know is Rosh Hashanah. They've never heard of Yom Teruah. So Rosh Hashanah is the head of the Jewish New Year. The Feast of Trumpets, though, is the first day of the 7th month. That's not a first month. It's the first day of the 7th month. And here in Exodus 12, at the time of the Passover story, Jehovah tells us when the month begins. And he says, and Jehovah spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month is the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you. And so it sounds to me like the year begins in the spring at the time of Passover. So is Rosh Hashanah the beginning of the new year? How can it be? So, okay, why is the Feast of Trumpets, Yom Teruah, also called Rosh Hashanah? Well, are they two different holiday names scheduled on the same day? And that answer is a little complicated, but surprisingly the answer is no. Rosh Hashanah is a traditional Jewish holiday and is not a biblical one. In traditional Judaism, Rosh Hashanah is known as the Jewish head of the year, and it was marked as a holiday by the ancient rabbis in the 2nd century. So it is not biblical. It is a tradition. And we know that the Jews started this tradition in the 2nd century, and how it really all started when they were in Babylon, and they started changing the names of the months, and they adopted this name Tishrei from Babylon. So the Babylonian influence on the Israelites when they were in captivity. The Babylonians, of course, had a lunar solar calendar, and it was similar to the biblical calendar of the Israelites. And so their holiday in Babylon, Akitu, fell on the same day as the first day of the 7th month. So the rabbis started adopting that day also and Judaizing it by calling Yom Teruah Rosh Hashanah. So this transformation, day of shouting, turned into Rosh Hashanah because of the Babylonian influence. So the trumpet of Yah we do look forward to, and we know when we hear that trumpet, our loved ones will be raised. It'll be Resurrection Day, 1 Thessalonians 4:16. And also in Isaiah it talks about the dead will live and corpses will rise. So we look forward to hearing that trumpet. In the meantime, these are shadows of things to come, so we keep the feast in remembrance of the things that are yet to come. And all the feasts point to Messiah. The spring feast he fulfilled, and the fall feasts are yet to come. So Yeshua said he came to fulfill everything written in Scripture, not to do away with. So for more information about the fall feast, please watch the previous video, What is Tabernacles and What Does Sukkot Mean? And we also go into that about why we should keep the feast and some of the misunderstandings that are misunderstood by the churches. So the feasts are for us. There are the feasts of Yah. And Yeshua stood on the last great day and said, if anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. And he would give us rivers of flowing water. So like if this was a blessing to you, and please share with your friends that love Yeshua. I'm going to leave some of these links below for you. And remember, I'm short and sweet. I'll see you back next time, Yah willing. And please subscribe for more information about your Hebrew roots. And hit that little bell so that you don't miss anything. And I'll see you again soon. And thank you for listening.